Well, last-minute preps today on a new Christmas display that's been years in the making.
Rena will give us a sneak peek at an exhibit involving hundreds of figures, more than 1,000 lights, and countless hours of work.
You know what's going to happen if you drop it.
It takes a village.
John, is this where you want it?
Yes.
To create a village.
So there are 28 pieces in total. This is number 18.
But what's coming together at the Church of St. Patrick in Edina,
A lot of volunteers, and everybody has a talent, and we found a lot of talented people.
is so much more than that.
It's a Christmas Holy Land diorama because it's got Jerusalem, it's got the sea, it's got a wedding going on.
A project that will be ready in time for Christmas, but has been in the works for a very, very long time.
43 years ago, I was in Rome studying. It was my first year in seminary. And because I couldn't come back home to my family and wanted some decoration, went out and bought a nativity scene that was 20 pieces. Fascinated by it.
Father Koos's collection grew. Some of these figures were gifts, others purchased on his trips to Italy. They mostly sat in boxes while he served 20 years in the military.
So about a year and a half ago, I decided, well, if it's going to happen, this is the place. I have space. I have a workspace that I can work in. Let's do it.
That's when Don Keller entered the picture.
Well, the first thing I thought was just turn around and say no.
Armed with a great sense of humor
It's a low-budget operation. Seriously, it is.
and the talent of a career spent as a medical illustrator and creator of medical exhibits,
Here's a box of shoes. There might be some shoes in here. We're not sure. We didn't open it.
Don and Father Koos got to work. They met, formed plans, asked the congregation for help with materials.
Yeah, beer cooler 1, beer cooler 2.
And over the last year and a half, with more than 1,000 hours of work, they brought nearly 600 figures, 1,250 lights, and their combined vision to life.
The ability of the painting and the creativity of Don and the vision that he added to mine, I'm overwhelmed. If I'd have done it on my own, it would have been a bunch of shoe boxes. And everybody would have gone, oh, that's good.
Every part of the landscape
The desert area is true to color.
was hand painted by Don.
Painting, painting, painting. Painting can be fun.
While it's certainly a three-dimensional piece of artwork to enjoy,
I would like people to consider, what were people thinking at the time of our Lord?
it's also meant to make us think, to reflect, to learn.
The temple, Jewish temple, is central in Jewish worship and Jewish life. And so you see a rabbi, a student, you see a high priest, the menorah.
Father Koos wanted normal, everyday people represented at the time of the birth of Jesus. He created stories for some of the characters so you can get a sense of what they might have been thinking.
For 75 years, I never thought about the birth of Christ as I do now, thanks to his collection, Father Koos.
Educational and enlightening, but not without a little bit of levity.
You can see a little red. That's the remnant of a Costco Cheez-It box. Yeah. I looked for sizes and shapes, and I thought, Cheez-It for Herod. That's perfect, yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, room for growth.
I have more. There's next year.
Rena Sargentopoulos,
It's going to grow, you say? More people?
KARE 11 News.
Well, they are fantastic, and that is fantastic. The display opens to the public tomorrow. For big groups, you can call ahead for a guided tour with Father Koos. All you have to do is go to KARE11.com for more information. Just delightful, man. What a labor of love. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and collected over the years and from, Europe, from Italy.
I love the creativity of the coolers and the Cheez-It box.
Cooler number one.
I mean, that's be able to see.
He was a talented
Yeah,
man.
very
Yeah,
talented.
absolutely. St. Patrick's is right across from Edina High School, if you're wondering kind of where that is, south of the Crosstown, so you might want to check it out.